Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we're continuing on with some more Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. We just finished the third case, which took forever for me to finish. But I finally got there and now we're on the fourth case. It's called the Abbey Grange Affair. So I don't really know exactly what the case is about. I just literally started it. I think Lestrade asked for help, so we're gonna, I guess, talk to him and figure out what's going on. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, leave a like, guys. It really does help me out. I would really appreciate the support. Hit that bell notification so you guys are notified whenever I start a live stream. And yeah, if you're feeling generous, there are links below in the description for donations. So let's continue with the game. I actually want to see if she says anything again here. There should be a trophy for this one. She says, oh, she said something about time, damn it. Okay, whatever.
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
Oh, yeah, right. He kept saying that over and over again. It was really annoying me. Letter. Is that everything here? Yeah, okay. Examine.
I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry when he wrote this letter.
Really? That's rushed handwriting? It's still nicer than most people's.
A wax seal with the monogram E.B.
E.B. Coat of arms. Brackenstall?
The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
Oh my god, at my work there's this mug that says fuck me like the government, and I really want it, but it's like I have so many mugs to begin with, so I don't need another one. Inspector's letter, Abbey Grange, Marsham, Kent, 3:30 a.m. My dear Mr. Holmes, I should be very glad of your immediate assistance and what promises to be a most remarkable case. It is something quite in your line. Except for releasing the lady, I will see that everything is kept exactly as I have found it, but I beg you not to lose an instant, as it is difficult to leave Sir Eustace there. Yours faithfully, Inspector Lestrade. Yeah, okay. Harpoon, train whistle, and silver knife. Oh. Okay.
So, what is it, Holmes?
Promising, as always, it appears to be a case of murder.
So you believe that Sir Eustace is dead?
I should say so. Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man. These people belong to high society. The quality of the writing paper, the E.B. monogram, their coat of arms. The crime was committed before midnight.
Holmes, how can you possibly tell?
Well, it is all thanks to Lestrade.
Yeah,
he wrote his
3:30.
letter at 3:30 in the morning. Imagine the chain of events before that. The local police had to be called in. Scotland Yard was notified. Lestrade himself had to make haste there, and finally compose the letter he sent to me. All of that makes for a fair night's work.
It makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
That seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere during the crime. Much time has been wasted. Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately. I live in hope of an interesting morning.
Ah, I love Sherlock Holmes. I gotta read all his books again. Okay. Investigate the murder at the Abbey Grange. Holmes receives an urgent late-night summons from Inspector Lestrade. Something is wrong at Abbey Grange. It appears to be a case of murder. Okay. Let's head there. Happy I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow. I normally go to hairstyling school to get my stuff, like my hair done, because they do reduced pricing because they're students. And the last girl I went to go see, she did my hair, and she actually like follows me on Instagram. And she's all like, "Oh, do you want to be my model for my exam?" Like she has to do long layers because I've got really long hair. So I was like, "Ah, yes." So it kind of sucks though because it's, wait, is today Saturday still? I've got my days all mixed up, but it's Monday. You know, it's Sunday today. Yeah, so it's, God, it's only 9:27 a.m. That's why I'm all mixed up. But yeah, it's tomorrow at 8:45, so I gotta be there for 8:45. It's gonna be early, so that's okay though. Free haircut. I was actually considering getting a haircut for the longest time, so I'm glad I waited. But I'm definitely gonna get my hair dyed next month, like September sometime, because it looks like shit.
Ah, Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson here.
Not a wallpaper.
I'm very glad that you have come, but perhaps I should not have troubled you after all.
And why is that?
Lady Brackenstall has come to her senses, and she has given so clear an account of the affair that there is not much left for us to do. You remember that Lewisham gang of burglars?
What, the three Randalls?
Exactly. The father and 2 sons. It's their work. They stole a silver service, which is of great value.
Sir Eustace Brackenstall is dead, then?
Yes. His head was knocked in with his own poker.
A violent act of aggression.
Yes, the poor lady. She has had a most dreadful experience. She was assaulted and tied to a chair. But I think that you would best see her and hear her account of the facts. She's in the morning room with her maid, Teresa Wright.
Where is the body of the deceased?
In the dining room. We haven't touched anything.
All right, I'm going to examine it.
Very good, Watson.
Lady Brackenstall awaits you in the morning room.
Morning room. I actually really like this wallpaper.
Lord Ramsay Brackenstall.
Ramsay. Ooh, he looks pleasant.
Sir Warthen Brackenstall.
They all have like the red underneath their eyes.
Lord George Brackenstall.
Ugh. They all look so miserable and very severe looking.
Baron Lyndon Brackenstall.
Lady Brackenstall awaits you in the morning room.
Oops. I knew that. It's the front door. Who's the old man there? Oh.
Ladies, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Mr. Holmes, I am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall. We were married only a year ago.
I am sorry for your loss. Please accept my deepest condolences.
I suppose that it is no use
Hi,
my attempting
Tabby.
to conceal that our
How are
marriage
you?
has not been a happy one. I fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
Can you describe to me the events of yesterday evening?
Is it really necessary? I have already told Inspector Lestrade all that happened.
Yes, madam, it is.
I will tell you then. Sir Eustace retired about 10:30. I sat in this room until after 11, absorbed in a book. Before I went upstairs, I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and... oh God.
Please, go on.
As I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had just stepped into the room. Close behind the first man, I saw 2 others. One of them struck me a savage blow with his fist and felled me unconscious to the ground.
And then?
When I came to myself, I found that they had secured me tightly to a dining room chair. It was at that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
He fought with the intruders?
Yes, I think he had heard them, for he was holding his stick. But they were 3, and he eventually succumbed. One of them, the elder one, struck him a terrible blow with the poker. I fainted once more. When I opened my eyes, they had withdrawn. Then my brave Teresa came to my assistance.
from Orlando. Oh, how was it? Aw, happy to be in Texas again. Nice.
Did these three villains steal anything?
Yes.
Silver service.
I found that they had taken the silver from the sideboard, but you can see for yourself in the dining room.
I do like your outfit. Fresh bruises. Cameo. Or brooch, sorry. Oh, she's Australian? Or that's Australian? Kangaroo and emu. Emu. Elegant dress. Ooh, old bruise is there. Yeah, I recognize that. No, I wasn't abused. I bruised a lot as a kid, just because I was always doing really stupid shit. Anyway, wedding ring. Oh, what's this? There's nothing there I can look at? Pale cheeks.
You mentioned that your marriage was not a happy one. Was there anything specific that was troubling you?
He was not a nice man when he was drunk, and he suffered from dark moods, but nothing else.
That's bullshit. He clearly abused you. Yeah.
The bruises on your hands are at least 1 week old. Your husband caused those bruises?
Oh, do you? Yes, he did. He was very angry at the time. Out of control. Again. Sir Eustace was a drunkard. To be tied to such a man for life is worse than death.
This is why you don't get married,
Your
people.
ladyship.
This is why you don't get married. It was humid. She hit someone? I don't think they'd be on the top. Maybe her knuckles, if her knuckles were like red and swollen, but it wasn't her knuckles. It was literally on top of her hand. I hate the humidity. Oh my god, it's been humid here all week. It sucks. I think it's cooling down a little bit though, which is nice. Randall's gang burglary. Family business booming. The Randall gang is back on the street. Less than a fortnight ago, this infamous family of burglars, the Randalls as they are known, made their reappearance by way of a brutal but successful intrusion into one of the wealthier homes in Sydenham. The police are already on their trail. However, the details of the crime are being kept confidential, including that of the name of the victim. A witness was able to provide a precise description of all three men, and this will surely give the police a chance to complete their profile on this family of delinquents. We would take the liberty of reminding our esteemed readers about this highly dangerous band and to provide the full description as it is available at this moment. The gang has been in business for some considerable time, being a family of three, a father and his two sons. The elder, Jack Randall, is a man in his 40s and already grayed hair, while of average height and build. Being the mastermind behind the burglaries, he retains control over his sons, both of whom are close in age but very different in appearance. The first son, William Randall, is tall and broad-shouldered with a small, disproportionate head. Lovely. The younger brother, Melvin Randall, is of a somewhat weaker constitution and is as skinny as a rake. The gang is wanted not only for their frequent thefts and break-ins, but for the exceptionally brutal pirate career they enjoyed before returning to England. Be alert and may your valuables stay safe. It was the backhand. I can just imagine. That makes me laugh. Speaking of which, my bride needs honeydews. We'll catch you later. Bye! Don't forget to leave a like, please. Thank you. So we got some. Lady Brackenstall has old bruises on her hands. They are approximately 1 week old. seems to be a robbery which turns into murder. Lady Brackenstall was assaulted and tied to a chair. Sir Eustace Brackenstall, which tried to resist, is dead. His head was knocked in with his own poker. According to the Lady Brackenstall's words, it was Lewisham gang of burglars, the three Randalls. Inspect the room where Lady Brackenstall is resting and inspect the crime scene in the dining room.
The description of the Randall gang provided by Lady Brackenstall is identical to the one in the Times article.
Like it's been Randall's blamed. The robbery was faked and the whole story invented in order to blame Randall's. The testimonies and the evidence match and point to the Randall gang. We'll just do that for now.
This photograph of Lady Brackenstall and her maid Teresa was taken at a port, but which one? So the lady and her maid came from Australia a year and a half ago on this ship.
What's with all the Australians in this game? Concentrate your attention on finding to overlook.
These scratches are most definitely made by the picture frame. This is Sir Eustace's safe. There may be something important inside. I must ask Lady Brackenstall to open it.
Talk to Teresa?
Teresa, I would like to hear your testimony.
Certainly, sir. As I sat by my bedroom window, I saw three men in the moonlight down by the lodge gate. But I thought nothing of it at the time. If I'd known...
And then?
I went to bed, and it was more than an hour after that I heard my mistress scream. And down I ran, to find her tied to the chair and him on the floor with his head smashed. That's all I know.
Wrinkles. Working hands. Handkerchief. Wait, what? Coffee stain.
My mistress is very tired. Can't you allow her to her room?
Lady Brackenstall, could you open this wall safe?
No, it is my husband's safe. I do not know the combination.
We have to open it. Your ladyship?
Maybe he can do it?
Let us try to open this safe. This safe can be cracked. I only have to pay attention. The dial will vibrate when it is set to the correct number.
How the hell do you... Which one am I? Got it. Oh. Medical report. Sir Eustace, your current physical and mental state is of great concern. There are several signs of hepatic decompensation. The last time that we met, your eyes were bloodshot and your skin was tinged with yellow. There is a particular odor from your breath that is common in these sufferings from liver damage. Then there are the lung abscesses that we have discussed. The leg cramps you have described to me are caused by an alteration to the nervous system, which in turn is caused by an excess of alcohol. That includes the tremors. Your liver seemed excessively hard at the time of your examination, which is a sign of an involving cirrhosis. There are also signs of ascites, fluid in the peritoneal cavity, which are evident with your swollen stomach. The pain beneath your left rib indicates a pancreatic malady, which may lead to fatal and fulminant pancreatitis. Your condition may pose a risk to others. Your excessive alcohol consumption lowers your self-control and heightens your aggression. I am available to help you with this problem. There are a number of treatment options. Okay, medical Sir Eustace Brackenstall endured poor health. He suffered an addiction to alcohol and a nervous disorder. There's only 3 characters from this? Okay. It's gotta be short one then.
It is common practice to keep one's valuables in a safe behind a painting. It should not really pose a challenge for a criminal. Antique coins, possibly of value, but they're scattered without care.
Okay. Let's ask the maid.
Eustace's doctor speaks of his violent behavior.
Yes, Sir Eustace was an extremely violent man. A detestable human being, to be more precise. It is true that he once threw a decanter at me.
Holy
and
shit.
all because I dared to stand up to him in defence of my mistress. Sly devil. God forgive me that I should speak of him so now that he's dead. But a devil he was, if ever one walked the earth. We met him only 18 months ago. She'd only just arrived in London. Yes, it was her first voyage. She'd never been from home before. I wonder with his title and his money and his false London ways. If she made a mistake, she has paid for it, if ever a woman did. She doesn't have any friends, so it was especially hard for her.
That's why you don't marry a guy simply for his fucking money. Just saying.
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened. Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
Okay. Hello. Dining room. Okay.
What do you know about Sir Eustace, Inspector? What was his reputation?
A charming man when sober, but an absolute demon when he was drunk. Such moments he was apparently capable of anything. Why, once he splashed fuel on Lady Brackenstall's dog and set it alight. Another day he threw a decanter of wine at Miss Wright's head.
The alcohol seemed to madden him.
To the point that we were forced to intervene several times to avoid a scandal.
Oh, I'm glad he's dead.
You should examine the body of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
Wow. Oh, sorry guys, my back is really itchy. Ah! Okay.
A trapper's hut. A trapper's hut. A hunter's cabin. A hunting scene. A fur trader's cabin. Antique hunting weapons.
This really puts me in the mood to,
Sailor's knots. That's interesting. This rope was handled by the murderers. We need a scent hound to follow their trail.
Toby!
I will take it with me.
Go to Toby. Yay, we get Toby's.
This is the chair that Lady Brackenstall was
help.
tied to.
Nice. Okay, so it wants me to go R1 on this, so we'll do R1. Mantelpiece. Oh.
It appears that the bell rope was cut by someone taller than me. A decanter standing next to the open bottle. An inseparable pair indeed.
Those things aren't fucking light
Chateau
either.
Calon Ségur. French wine. Grand Cru.
Grand Cru.
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing.
What the hell's a beeswing?
There is beeswing at the bottom, as if the wine had not been decanted before being poured.
I don't know what that means.
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing.
What the hell is
It
a
is
bee?
rather strange that only one of these glasses has dregs of beeswing inside it, while the other two are clear.
Huh? What the hell's beeswing?
So, Watson, what have you learned from examining Sir Eustace's body?
Well, I can confirm that the death was instant. Sir Eustace was facing his attacker when he received the blow to his head. There are no other apparent injuries.
Let's start.
Quite a large stick, a formidable weapon. Barefoot. He had therefore been in bed and did not have time to fully dress. The head was cracked with the force of the blow. That must be the murder weapon. It is covered in blood. Sir Eustace might have struck his head upon it while falling from the blow. That is one possible explanation.
But there's also the blood is on the I don't know what the hell B-swing is. There were 3 people drinking wine out of these glasses. One of the 3 probably prefers wine with B-swing. There were 2 people drinking wine out of these glasses. The remaining glass with the B-swing consisted solely of the dregs from the other 2 glasses. Because the other one hasn't even been drunk yet, so.
A fur trader's cabin. A deer hunt. A hunting scene.
Broken stuff.
A bottle of wine is missing here. These wine bottles are expensive and mostly from France. Candlestick is valuable. It is interesting that it was not also stolen.
Wasn't a robbery, that's why.
An empty silverware box. It appears that the intruders have stolen the contents. The criminals did not thoroughly ransack the house. They only took a little silverware. Hunter scene. The Brackenstall family appear to be preoccupied with hunting.
The death was instant.
Is there blood on this thing?
That must be the murder weapon.
I don't see blood on it though. There's blood all over this, but I don't see anything on here. Could be wrong though.
This door leads to the upstairs bedrooms. Apparently the criminals did not venture there.
Okay, I think I got it. I must be missing something. Collect Toby from Baker Street and follow the scent trail. 2 glasses with traces of decanted wine but without B-swing, and a 3rd glass with wine and a large amount of B-swing were found in the dining room. Okay, so we'll ask them about that. God, these are some shiny ass floors. Where'd the Lestrade go? Oh, he's right there. Oh, can I...
Lord Brigham Brackenstall.
Brigham
The Brackenstall family seems rather austere.
They all have the red... Were they all drinkers? Because they all have the same, like, redness on the eyes, and they all look so severe, and...
I've searched outside for footprints without any luck.
Please leave my Mary alone. She suffered so much, she deserves some rest.
I got some questions for you.
There are 3 glasses on the dining room table. I was wondering if...
Oh, I forgot. When I came to myself the first time, Each of them had a glass in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
They might have been a father and his two sons. They talked together in whispers, and then they left.
Your ladyship?
Convenient. Okay. You sure I'm not missing anything? Okay, off to I don't think there's... Oh, a statue. That Aphrodite's. Okay, so it seems like I have to go to Baker Street. Yeah. Go back to Baker Street. And get Toby!
Someone should take Toby for a walk.
Toby. Hold on. Hi, Toby.
Come on, Toby. We need the best nose in the British Empire on this case.
Oh, he's so cute, little.
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
Someone should take Toby for a walk.
I agree with you.
Oh, I gotta do an analysis first.
Let us see how the rope was cut. The fibers at the end of the rope are smoothly cut.
It's a knife.
Let us try to find out what tool was used to cut the rope.
A knife. I feel like a knife would cut.
If I cut the rope with a knife, it matches the original.
The rope was cut once with a sharp knife and tied quickly in sailor's knots. That could indicate that the intruder had a sailor's background or was on a ship. Now what? Toby? Collect Toby from Baker Street and follow the central. Hi, Toby.
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
Why can't I... Oh, that I just realized that is his shoe. How do I collect him? Collect Toby from Baker Street and follow the set trail. Hey, Toby? Can I thought I'd collect them. Huh. What am I wearing right now? Oh, let's change my suit. Nobody wore the green suit. Yeah, let's wear the gray suit. Gray suit. Oh, I got a letter. Let's see. A colossal scandal in high society. The well-known and remarkable archaeologist, the pride of our nation, Sir Rodney Bentcliffe, has been found murdered. The crime took place at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane, the location of the archaeologist's most recent research. But what is most truly shocking is that the murder of Sir Rodney was at the hand of his former friend and partner, Percival Blinkhorn. The death sentence is the only possible punishment for this breed of villain. Okay. Can we go, please? Hey, Toby?
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable.
Someone should take Toby for a walk.
I did. I guess I just leave. Collect Toby from Baker Street and follow the scent trail. So I guess go back to Abbey Grange with Toby. Maybe that'll do it for me. Yay! Oh, look at him. He's so cute. His eyes should be a little bit lower, but that's okay. And further back, not so high up on his skull like that. And their eyes should be bigger. But anyways. Toby, oh my god, he's so cute.
Toby.
Oh, he's so adorable. Oh, I'm Toby. I'm Toby. Oh my god. Oh, look at me. He's waddling away. I want to see his little... Look at him go. Oh, this is so cute that I'm playing Toby, you guys. Wait, actually, I want to see if there's a trophy for Toby. I didn't see anything. I don't want to like unhide anything. Complete game. Reach over there. Interact with Toby in every case. Oh, that's the only one for Toby. Okay. Oh, he's so cute. Hey, Toby. He's so fat and adorable. I was trying to get in here earlier.
The intruders entered the shed for some reason when they were making off with the silverware.
Nah, just a decoy. Toby's so cute. Not the best looking dog, but that's okay. We love you, Toby. Oh, the well.
The scent leads to the well. I should check it.
Climb the fence.
The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall.
He's so cute. Oh,
The criminals
Toby.
left the house through the French window. They walked to the shed, then across to the well, before fleeing by climbing over the wall. I wonder why they chose such a winding route.
Can I give him a treat?
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
Yes, you are.
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
You're so cute. Come on, Toby. Come on. Come here, boy. Oh. Okay, just chill there for a second. Let's check this shed. A hook.
This hook might be useful. Small gardening tools, nothing of great interest. This old suitcase sounds hollow. It must be empty. Bags of seed. Some empty bags were recently moved.
Is that it?
There's something glittering at the bottom there, but how can I reach it?
All the silverware.
Silverware. This is hardly a coincidence. The Brackenstall coat of arms. It appears that we have found the stolen silverware.
Oh God, already? Lady Brackenstall and her maid committed the crime in self-defense. You decide that there's no point in blaming this poor woman. Hey Toby, what's up?
The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall. Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
Come on, Toby. This case is super short. Okay, let's see. What's this? Oh. For a sailor. Okay.
Inspector, I have recovered the stolen silverware.
You are a wizard, Mr. Holmes. And where is it?
In the garden well.
Excuse me?
Unique, isn't it?
Rather absurd. What is the point of stealing silverware and then throwing it down into a well?
Perhaps it was used as a temporary hiding place, or simply the thieves wanted to get rid of it. It is up to us to solve this mystery.
Okay. Search for possible sailor suspects. Search archives. Ooh. Rock of Gibraltar. And the name of the ship and the date of the Ladybird. Australia. Okay, I'm going to should I talk to her first and then go look for the fuck it, I'm already here, I might as well. Okay,
We found your mistress's silverware.
Oh, that's good news. You really are as clever as they say.
Indeed.
he's like, I'm not amused. I ain't amused.
We found your silverware, Lady Brackenstall. It had not been taken very far.
Is that true? I am very thankful to you, Mr. Holmes.
Your ladyship?
Oh, was that it? Okay. I guess and search archives. Good job, Toby. Look at him. He's so cute. So Gibraltar. I can't even say the word. Gibraltar. 1893, I think it said. Hey, Watson.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
And Toby's so cute. Wow. Why does he have his telescope directed right at her window? Like, that's so weird. Oh. 93. Arrival of the Rock of Gibraltar. A ship returned the Rock of Gib. I'm just going to call it the Gib. A bulk carrier from the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, Cunard Building, James Street, London, has returned from a 6-month voyage through India, New Zealand, and Australia. The ship brought to England Miss Mary Fraser, the heiress of the Fraser family, owning land and tin mines in Australia. What was her name? Mary Fraser. This reportedly beautiful young lady is presently engaged to Sir Eustace Brackenstall, one of the wealthiest gentlemen in Kent.
Here it is.
Wow. Hi, Rodrigo. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that was a beautiful, isn't it? Oh, you're talking about the girl across the street? Task for Wiggins. Oh, sweet. Okay, I thought it was really...
The shipping company, the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, and its address. Interesting. It must be the place where they keep the records, including the one for the crew of the Rock of Gibraltar.
I think that if you pretend
God,
you're
what the
from
hell was I
Scotland
saying?
Yard, they'll give it to you without any problems.
But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
Higgins?
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
Oh, Toby, so cute. Okay, so I can call Wiggins, or Higgins, or whatever his name is, but I want to look at her again. Oh, she doesn't say anything this time. Oh, wait, she did. Get in here, cutie. Oh, that's so funny.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
Aww. God, how boring would that be? Just like waiting for Sherlock to call you.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
I need a register, my young friend. If you could borrow it, there will be half a guinea for every one of you. I need the crew list of the Rock of Gibraltar in 1893 and their current employment.
I'm straight on it, Mr. Holmes.
Do you really think they'll find it, Holmes?
My secret police is better than the Yard in many ways.
I'm good, thank you. How are you? Toby should be the Scotland. I agree.
Here it is,
Toby's
Mr. Holmes.
amazing.
But we can't take it back. It's too risky.
Too risky.
Put it on the table. I'll take care of it. Good work, young Wiggins.
Make sure you pay him. Register.
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not know anyone in England. This must mean that someone on this list is our mysterious visitor. And these are the lists of the senior officers of the Adelaide, Southampton, London line ships. Let us find out who was in London upon November the 7th.
Oh God, what? Okay, I completely missed all of that. Okay, so departure from Adelaide, Australia on March 16th, 1893. Arrival in London, England, May 23rd.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Okay,
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
I don't see another name.
This officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime.
John. Oh.
This officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime.
Oh, Jack Crocker.
Mr. Jack Crocker was in London upon the date of the crime, and he is due to depart in 2 days.
Okay. St. Thomas. Oh.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Herbert.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved. Captain Jack Crocker is our mysterious visitor. He was the only one around at the time of the murder.
Call Crocker to confront him. I don't have the context, but the murder is the neighbor. It's always the neighbor. So pretty much what happened was we got called to a house where a wife pretty much accused these men she's never met of robbing and killing her husband, but we're finding out that she's lying about who killed her husband, and we're now just getting information that it was a sailor she met on a ship when she came to London from Australia. So but yeah, I thought it was just her and the maid, and then I'm like, wait, no, I forgot about there was a clue about something about sailor's knot. So I'm like, oh wait, no, obviously there was a third person. So okay.
This Crocker, do you think...
It would be interesting to meet him. Our young friend should be able to find him. Wiggins, could you find a way to bring this Captain Crocker here to us?
Here? Holmes, that could be dangerous.
No problem, Mr. Holmes.
Oh God.
Mr. Holmes, I was informed that you were looking for me, and I'd like to know why.
Yes, it is important that we talk. You will soon understand why. You are acquainted with Lady Mary Brackenstall, are you not?
Yes, I think I do remember her, from when I was first officer, but I still don't see...
It seems your relationship went beyond that of mere passenger and first officer.
How dare you?
Indeed, how reckless a feeling is love, particularly if one is prepared to commit a murder in its name.
Explain yourself this instant.
You are aware that the murder made the headlines of the morning press. You read the newspaper report, but to your dismay, found it much fabricated. Once you learned that I wanted to see you, you came straight away. You needed to know what I had found.
You? And what do you know?
That evening, you were with Lady Brackenstall, despite the danger.
I'm not afraid, Mr. Holmes. Besides, All of this is just guesswork.
You would be right if there was no evidence.
What then?
Oh God. Fuck, okay. Clear look. Honest. Oh, why are we going so... Newspaper ink. Clean boots. Sea knife.
Lady Brackenstall was tied to a chair on the night of the murder. And it was you who tied her up.
You call that evidence?
Oh God.
Yes, as she was tied with a sailor's knot. Your handiwork.
So, it's a sailor who's done it. That proves nothing, Mr. Holmes. I'm not the only sailor in London right now. Your theory is flawed anyway. On the night of the murder, I was aboard the Shark. I was supervising the repair of a porthole.
At night?
It was an emergency. There was a leak. You can ask the ship's carpenter. He can confirm.
I'm sure that he can.
Perfect. In that case, we have nothing more to talk about. Good evening, gentlemen.
Holmes, what should we do now? Would you like to check his alibi?
No. There is no doubt that these men will testify in his favor, and there will be no way to check.
So, what then?
So, we must work with what we have. We have all the puzzle pieces.
Now I understand why you dissected the bell rope.
Okay. Let's see. Oh. Walker is lying. His involvement is clear. He appeared as soon as he heard that I was looking for him, thus signaling. Okay. The captain is the killer. Okay. Are guilty. Oh, sorry. My phone is going off. Oh my God. Jesus. Okay. So all uncovered. Conclusions. Domestic, the captain. Captain. Okay, Sir Eustace was murdered by one person who was visiting that night. The murderer is tall and agile and a high-ranking sailor. Ross, Captain Crocker. Crocker is a murderer, and you will bring him and his accomplice, Lady Brackenstall, to justice. The murder was committed in self-defense. Jack Crocker defended a woman against a violent and dipsomaniacal man. The mystery is solved, but you decided to keep it a secret. There's no need to inform the... as much as that fucker deserved to die, unfortunately, I mean, murder is murder. And it wasn't self-defense, it was... he did just kill him, so... Fuck. Yes. E.
Wiggins, could you ask Mr. Crocker to come here
Oh god,
again,
oh god.
please?
Right away.
Barely an hour has passed.
Why did you make me come here again, Mr. Holmes?
It is over. I know that it was you who killed Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
What?
I know, because of the height at which the rope was cut. The knife used was a sea knife. The knots were sailor's knots, and not least the sheer force that was put behind the killing blow. And because you are the only one who knows Lady Mary Brackenstall in London. And because you love her.
It's true.
It is time for you to tell us the whole truth.
Is he gonna attack me?
I admit that I loved Mary madly from the first day that I met her.
Oh
I never
god.
did come to visit her, for I believed that she was in a happy household. When I talked to her maid, who told me everything, I was insane with rage. I was due to set sail for 6 months away. I wanted only to see her again. But it turned into a damnable nightmare when he barged in. He dared raise his hand to her. He was not even worthy of licking her boots.
Aww,
Oh,
that's
I
sweet.
regret nothing. I admit I killed the monster out of love for her. She will forgive me if she is able.
Lady Brackenstall already forgave you. She said nothing.
Mary.
But that makes her an accomplice as well as her maid. It places her in danger yet again.
Oh god.
Mr. Holmes.
You would not have managed to protect her.
Till I die, do you hear me? Here is a letter that sets everything clear. And it is the one that should be disclosed to the police. I am the only culprit. Mary had nothing to do with it. Now it is time to end
What?
this.
What? 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 Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh, my hands are sweating. I was fucking didn't get that last
You
one.
should have let me die. How can I live if Mary suffers?
I'm
was-
sorry, Captain Crocker, but there has been quite enough death in this case.
I almost put my controller down there too.
Inspector, I give you Sir Eustace's killer. He tried his best to perform his own justice.
Well, I'm not surprised. Yes, it was me. I confess.
Here is a piece of evidence that can be used in court.
Perfect. A case that went smoothly for once.
Oh god, Sir Eustace was murdered by Captain Jack Crocker, who was visiting Lady Brackenstall that night. They staged it as a robbery by the Randall gang. Crocker used his sea knife to cut the bell rope to tie the lady and then hid the silverware in the well. He committed a violent crime for which he deserves a condemning punishment? I don't know what that means. Dear Watson, the most clean sailor I have ever seen, culprit of killing stereotypes. Wow, you're really funny. Okay, so I'm gonna accept. Wait, Was I right? Oh, I was! Ah, look at that! Okay, cool. Law Protector. Ah, oh, that was fun. Okay, that was a really short case. Vox Populi, Vox Die. D. Or is that die? I think that's die. The Kew Gardens drama. Deduction. Oh, this is just all clues. Yeah, that comment was really funny. Yeah, no problem. Aw, thank you for the like. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, I think this is...
Holmes, for heaven's sake, whatever's going on?
What the hell?
Oh, hello, Watson. You're early. Did you kill all of your patients?
What? Holmes, where have all these wretched bees come from?
I increased the temperature of the room so as to prevent them from hibernating. I needed to take a sample of honey. But it worked, Watson. We will have honey all year round.
Ridiculous and dangerous.
They are domestic bees, Apis mellifera, such industrious workers. Anyway, Watson, I am sorry, but I must leave you. I'm in rather a hurry.
You have a new case?
Yes, but nothing as thrilling as this experiment. A theft of plants at the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew. I'm helping a minister who's an old friend of mine. You can join me if you like.
Well, I'll admit that I'd far rather accompany you than remain alone here with these workers of yours. Besides, you'll need a helping hand with the flowers you're intending to bring back.
Watson, however did you guess?
For the great Sherlock Holmes to bother with the theft of plants. Come on, admit that you're planning to spoil your little bees with some rare pollens.
Since when did I become so transparent? Let us go.
Find the stone plants from the last exhibition at Kew Gardens. An unusual theft has taken place at the Royal Botanic Gardens, Kew. Holmes' investigation reveals a somber trail of deceit. Yeah, I got to keep the fork. Oh, so there's 2 more cases left. Okay, cool. Let's talk to Toby before I go.
Oh dear, Toby. I wasn't aware that you were Watson's new literary agent.
Aww, he's so cute. Okay, and then we're gonna say hello to our girlfriend across the street. Oh, she didn't say anything. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. No one died, but the culprit is malaria. I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. I'll start another stream, and then we'll continue on the next case. I think this is the 5th case. So then we have 2 more cases left. But yeah, that last case was really short. So I hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough as much as I am. I am loving this game. It's so much fun. And I do have the second game, which I will be playing after I finish this game, so stay tuned for that as well. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thank you, Rodrigo, for making me laugh and keeping me company. Bye for now, guys.